Welcome to 28206. So we're gonna start here in 28206. We're kicking off in the Optimist Park area. Main reason for wanting to do that is this part of town has experienced probably the most explosive growth in the last year or two compared to anywhere else around Uptown. One thing that's been helpful for the explosion of this part of 28206 is Optimist Park and Optimist Hall are directly on your way into NODA from Uptown. So you drive right past it to get into NODA. So as you can see, literally right behind me, this is directly across the street from Optimist Hall. Ryan Homes is building a townhome community. The reason that some of these builders, like Ryan Homes, are coming into the Optimist Park area of the zip code is because this zip code has actually experienced about 21% growth in the last year. It's insane. So now the average price for a home in here is about $278,000. There's 17 homes that are currently for sale in 28206. They're ranging anywhere from $120,000 to about $400,000. In this zip code, sales have ranged anywhere from $80,000 to $670,000. So depending on what your needs are as a buyer, you can kind of accomplish any sort of goal in this zip code. Right here, we're on 15th Street, and right behind me, actually right there is North Davidson, and that is what takes you straight into NODA. What's cool about this area is straight down 15th Street or 16th Street is where you can get to Optimist Hall. That's been a huge factor for growth in this area, which the average price per square foot now is about $186 a foot, and that's gone up about 12% in the last year. This area where we are right now is called Camp North End. The owners of Camp North End acquired this whole entire property back in 2016 and have since completely renovated this to make it one of the coolest, most creative outlets for local artists. I mean, look, you can literally see here that each one of these bays for this old warehouse, which at this rate in this part of town probably was a textile mill, but this old warehouse, literally every single bay, they had different artists come out here and so we're gonna go from Camp North End into Druid Hills. Druid Hills has been one of the bigger reasons that this zip code has experienced the amount of growth that it has. In the last couple of years, it's just exploded, and the average home sale price, the average price per square foot, they've all gone up significantly. I mean, in the last year alone, just the average price per square foot went up about 11%, which is the major driving force to that over 20% growth in the entire zip code. Here in Druid Hills, you can kind of see there's a lot of homes getting renovated. You have homes like this that people are buying, and this one right here is actually in the process of getting renovated. And you're starting to see the price per square foot and the average sale price rising. But what you're gonna see is an average price per square foot around $148 a foot here, and an average sales price of about $162,000. So people are buying homes like these and renovating some of them, or they're buying land and building homes like this one on it. One of the big things about Druid Hills is that if you're looking to invest and if you're looking around Uptown, this is one of the last places that hasn't been like fully tapped yet. You look around, you have your South Ends and your Wilmores and Dilworth, and you have Elizabeth and Plaza Midwood, but this is that one last piece that just hasn't really been completely tapped yet. And so that's why you're gonna see a lot of investors are trending towards purchasing and acquiring properties and land in this area. Another really cool pocket of the 28206 zip code is right here, which is the Music Factory. This was developed in 2006, and the idea behind it was to kind of mock or mimic a Soho up in New York as like an entertainment and residential and office type district. There's also a lot of really cool commercial investment opportunities here. A lot of this right here is actually vacant and being leased out right now by a buddy of mine, Andrew Blumenthal at Legacy Real Estate. This is actually where we filmed with Scott Fuller, another Legacy Real Estate commercial broker. So if you have any interest in any kind of commercial investment, this is also a really cool area to get involved. Right on the other side of this, there's a couple other music venue opportunities, and there's a music festival that started here a couple years ago called Breakaway. It's been huge. There's been tons of big artists that have come here in the last couple years for this festival. And I'm really hoping that once COVID's over, that we'll be able to get back to normalcy and have them come back again. So there's a ton of nightlife opportunities here. You have stuff like this stage behind me. You've got a couple indoor and outdoor music venues. You have a comedy zone right next door to here. There's a couple different nightclubs, so whatever kind of suits your needs and you want to do it at night and you want to be entertained, this is the place to be. Be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. And if we're on Instagram, swipe up, whatever we need to do. See you guys next week.